For me, the most important thing to keep in mind about beliefs and faith is that they're tools to use to convince the mind or to find a way for the mind to be willing to do something, to think something, to be someone that's more ready to move forward in that spiritual journey. And so it's kind of a meta belief about belief that can be most helpful. It's the idea that our ideas themselves need to evolve. Our beliefs are disposable in a way. They're temporary. They can get dull, and we can sharpen them, or we can discard them and find new beliefs that are perhaps, if we're coming to a energetically more useful space, we find beliefs that are more profound to stretch us. And so, ironically, the most profound belief is unity itself. It's the simplest belief that everything, everyone, every energetic source, everything is unified, or oneness. And so, numerically, what can be simpler than the number one? And yet it's the most profound belief system, and the one that challenges us the most to realize as true, or not just intellectually, understandably true, but realized at the level of being and at the habit of awareness, the habit of thinking, the habit of action. How do we act as if we are cosmic beings, not human beings, but cosmic beings, beings that are identified with everything we see, everything we understand, and so on. And so all beliefs about how to act, how to practice spiritual practices, how to come to new understandings about our relationships with the world, all of them are approximations. They are temporary places to be with that can never hold us forever. We need to let go of them just the way we need to let go of a pet when the pet has reached the end of its life, and then take on a new one. And so, in some ways, everything that I've said in these videos, everything that you've heard from other teachers, they're all only useful if they inspire practice, if they inspire actions to help others, if they inspire you to continue your studies, to take on the beliefs that your complex intellects require to move forward, or even inspire you to figure out what beliefs have I been holding tightly to that I'm ready to release, that I'm ready to simplify. And so really, at the meta level, the fewer beliefs you are identified with, the fewer beliefs that you need in order to live, in order to stretch your life, in order to expand your identities and your actions. The fewer that you have, the most fruitful your practices will be. So the simplest advice that I've read from Sri Nisargadatta Maharaj is just stay with the sense I am. This is a practice of sorts that is consistent with the unity that all mystics and prophets have alluded to, attempted to describe in language which is inherently divisive. But, and perhaps that's why all beliefs are approximations, because language itself is inherently about comparing and relativity. It's very difficult to use language to communicate absolute unity or absolute oneness or CI. There's no really good way of saying it, so silence sometimes is the best. But the I am practice is simple. You can explore actions, you can explore being, and you can discover what you are not, which is really at the root of the seeking process, the expanding process. So please give me a thumbs up down below if some of this resonated, or if you recognize it didn't resonate because you think it could be useful for others but not yourself. Give it a thumbs up so other people will come and check this out, because sometimes the craziest ideas are the ones that help people the most, if they're ready for that. And subscribe to my channel. Please give questions and comments down below, and I'll see you again soon, I hope.